How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast, and I'm here to present you my NBA core plays for Wednesday, October 17th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all my NBA, my NFL, and my MLB videos. And if you haven't already, go check out my new website at www.dfscheatsheet.com. We have all the tools to help you compete with the pros day in and day out, including a complete optimizer, tons of content, everything that you need. So, like I said, go check out the site here at www.dfscheatsheet.com. Got the optimizer running for NFL, NBA, and MLB. So things are really starting to pick up for us. It's an exciting time. Like I said, so just go check out the site. And yeah, I mean, well, let's just get into these core plays for today. Today's really the first day of NBA. In my opinion, we have a solid big slate that we can definitely attack some spots. 11 games on the slate. We got some monster tournaments. This is the $4. Got $100,000 to the first place. This is something I'm definitely probably going to max enter tonight. Would love to win the $100,000 just like most of us would. So yeah, man. And then real quick before I get into this video, I'm gonna actually do a quick little contest for you guys. So I love NBA. I know everybody loves NBA. I would love to give away a free 1 month subscription to our website. You'll get, full access to our website. Take advantage of all of our NBA content, all of our NFL content. Take advantage of the optimizer for NBA, MLB, and NFL. I'm going to give away a free 1 month membership to our website. All I'm asking is for you to click the like button down below. Make sure that you're subscribed and drop your name in the comment section below. If I get 100 likes on this video before lock today, I will pick one lucky winner to get that free 1 month trial to our website. It'll be a lot of fun. And I mean, all you're literally doing is taking 5 seconds to like the video and drop your name in the comment section. What do you have to lose? So make sure, click that like button and jump in that contest. And yeah, let's get into this this NBA core picks for today. So I think that there's some obvious spots. The first guy I'm gonna go with, I think this guy is gonna be crazy high owned. It's gonna be Trey Burke. Trey Burke, I mean, the guy's a baller. I mean, he's always been a guy, whenever he got the opportunity, he's going to take advantage. I mean, you can see right here, he's going to start at point guard today. They have no Moutier. They have no Courtney Lee today. There is no Porzingis. Somebody's going to have to step up. And I think Trey Burke is a guy that he's going to take on a massive usage rate, to start the season. In reality, the Knicks have 5 guys to fill 3 spots. So you got Trey Burke, Nicotella, and Hardaway starting at the 1, 2, and 3. And then they got Knox and they got Hazonia coming off the bench. And that's all they got. They got 5 guys for 3 spots. So these guys are going to play a ton of minutes. And out of these guys, Trey Burke is probably going to play the most minutes. Trey Burke, Tim Hardaway. I like him in this spot. I definitely think he can rack up some points. Very up-tempo game. He's going to be guarded by Trey Burke. He's going to be guarded by Trey Young, which, honestly, to me, I don't think Trey Young is a very good defender. He's a small guy. He's like Steph Curry. He wants to play offense, but I don't think he plays very good defense. Trey Burke's going to get some points tonight. He's going to, get some assists. He's going to be running the team. 4,900 price tag. I definitely think he's going to crush this value. I wouldn't be surprised if he got an easy, 8 times value, 35 fantasy points on this price tag. He's going to be crazy high owned, and he's going to be my first staple in my cash game lineup tonight, and I think he's a really, really good core play. Then I'm going to go – next we'll go to shooting guard. It's an obvious play, I understand, but you got like Giannis, you got a couple other guys that are more expensive than him, and James Harden, 11.7. We know the kind of floor he's going to give us. The guy has a massive usage rate, even with Chris Paul on the team. Very consistent. He's gonna, has a chance to get a triple-double any single night. This game has the highest implied over and under at a 228.5. And his team has the highest projected total, projected to score 118 points tonight. And then let's not forget, this guy is the reigning MVP. He was the best player in the league last year, got that MVP trophy. So James Harden, 11.7. You got to pay up somewhere. I definitely think he's an option that we want to pay up at in an up-tempo game against the Pelicans. One thing that I really like about this play as well is I have a rule. I don't like playing any point guard against Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday is a really good defender. We've seen what he did last year in the playoffs against Lillard. We've seen, throughout the year last year, the kind of defense he was putting on point guard. CP3 isn't a regular point guard. I understand. But he's still going to get Jrue Holiday defense, and Jrue Holiday's defense is very, very tough. And Jrue Holiday is going to step up to the challenge. And so if CP3 is in the tough matchup and James Harden has a little bit easier matchup, I could see them possibly letting Harden bring up the ball a little bit more, maybe run the offense a little bit more than usual, just, based on the matchup for CP3. So James Harden is going to be my next core play that I'm going to go with. Now we'll move along to small forward, a guy that I'm really liking. And I don't know how owned he really is going to be, but I think he's a really good play. We're going to look at a guy, Will Barton. Will Barton was a guy that I played a lot last year. He was a guy for me. Whenever he started, I just played him. That was my rule with Will Barton, is if he starts, I play him. Because usually he came off the bench and they would start Wilson Chandler. Well, guess what? Wilson Chandler isn't there anymore. Now, Will Barton is the starting small forward. He's a baller. He gets buckets. We know that. I know this is last year's numbers, but, this is just showing you. So the last 5 games of the season where he was actually playing minutes in the 30. And you can tell, besides one game, he played at least 36 minutes in the last 5 games. You can go down where he gets buckets. That's it. Does a little bit of everything. So the last 5 games last year, played besides one game at least 36 minutes. He got you 50 fantasy points, 35, 40, 32, 45. He does everything. He gets steals. So at a $6,900 price tag now, he has the starting job. He's going to be lower owned than I expect, to be honest with you. This game has the second highest implied total on the slate. I think that this is a really, really good play going against the Clippers. Who's going to guard Will Barton at small forward? Gallinari. Gallinari isn't a defensive player. I think Will Barton can blow right by Gallinari. So I like it. I really like this play. I think it's going to be under owned, and I think this is a really good spot for Barton to get 6 times value. I wouldn't be surprised if he got 7 times value. Good play right here, and it's also, he gives you a late kicker. You always want to get somebody in those late games to kind of push you through. The worst thing, in DFS is when you're up and you're winning and everything is great. And then your guy's in, and then you got the last games come up and the last games go off and you get pushed out of cash. That is the worst feeling ever. So, I like to have a late kicker, and I think Will Barton is a really good play on this slate. Then these next 2 guys, I'm just going to kind of combine them. First, I'll talk about the guy at power forward. They're on the same team is why I'm going to kind of combine them. You got Kelly Olynyk. He's a guy, whenever he starts, he plays well for the most part. Last year you can see in 4 of the past 5 games he started, and he actually got at least 30 minutes. This guy, whenever he gets minutes, he produces. He does a little bit of everything. So let's look back. We can actually even go back the last 6 games of last year where he got at least 28 minutes. He had a bad game against Philly. He only played 8 minutes. I think he may have got hurt this game and left early, so I'm not going to count this game. But if you look at the other 5 games, 31, 38, 31, 31, 48, has some upside. So, $5,400 price tag, it's a very fair price. No James Johnson. It pretty much for the big guys on the Heat, it's really going to be a rotation between Olynyk, Whiteside, and the guy Bam. That's all that they really got for big guys. So I expect the guy to play close to 30 minutes. When he was a starter last year, he averaged 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. And he has upside for more than that. So at a $5,400 price tag, I just think that the guy is too inexpensive for the opportunity. Especially, he's going to be going against the Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic is a very, very up-tempo team. This game is going to be a fast-paced game. Usually, Miami is not a team with that runs at a fast pace and does that. But against the Magic, that's the Magic style of how they play, and so I definitely think it's definitely a uptick in the pace of game for the Heat. I like Olynyk a lot. He's gonna be going against Gordon. I mean Gordon on the defensive end. Olynyk is gonna have to kind of step out because Gordon likes to shoot threes and stuff. So I don't know. It's not, it's defensive wise, it may be a little bit of a tough matchup for him. But then on the offensive end, this is an easy matchup for him because Gordon is too small. He's not going to be able to guard Olynyk in the post. And Olynyk steps out and shoots threes as well. So at a $5,400 price tag, I think this is just a really good buy low opportunity for a guy who's going to have a really good opportunity tonight against the Magic. And lastly, I'm going to go, like I said, bunch him up. I'm going to go with his teammate. The guy's just underpriced. I mean, you got all these guys, right? All these guys, 8,000, 7,000. And honestly, even a Julius Randle who's coming off the bench is more expensive than, Hassan Whiteside. He's only 6,900. He actually had a really, really good preseason. Going into this season, they're saying, he's back in the good favor. He kind of had a falling out with the coach last year, fell out the rotation. Coach was kind of pissed at him. Now they're back on good graces. The coach said he's going to try to get Whiteside his minutes. I definitely think that this is this season, if he stays healthy, he can return to his form of 2 years ago, where he averaged 17 points and 14 rebounds every single game, got a couple blocks. So I really like Whiteside in this spot. Going against Vucevic. Vucevic is a very, very good offensive player, but he can't play a lick of defense at all. So Whiteside, I think he can feast in this matchup. He's actually had really big games in the past against Vucevic as well. 6,900 price tag. I think this is a really, really good play at center. I mean, he's way underpriced compared to some of the other guys, as I showed you guys, and he has just as much upside. So I think Whiteside is a really good play. He's going to be my last core play of the day that I'm going to be looking at. So, I hope that helped you out. Want to kind of just get you guys started on the day. I'll quickly just put these core plays that I talked about right here just so you can kind of visualize them real quick. But, yeah, I think this would be definitely a good start for you to kind of get your day going. Sorry, 1 second. Boom. So the cool thing with this is I'm giving you the core. You can use this core for cash games, and also if you really like this core as well, but you don't know how to fill it out. One thing that you could do, you go to our optimizer, lock in the core of the 5 guys that you really like, lock them in. And then you run 150 lineups. See what kind of combinations you get popping out of the optimizer based on this kind of core. And I definitely think it's a good start for your cash games, for your GPP. If you want, a more extensive look at each position, the guys that we're really going to be targeting. I'm giving you one play per position, but you can go on our website. We have a full player pool breakdown. We have rankings up for each position. Go check out our top 5 plays that we have at each position. Kind of make yourself a player pool and kind of have some fun with the optimizer. So hey, go make sure and check out the site at dfscheatsheet.com. If you got any more questions, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at RotoBeast. And yeah, man, I'm gonna be on today at 3 p.m. Pacific time. With my NBA Live video. If you got any questions about the slate, make sure and tune into that. I'm going to be answering all the questions that you guys have. So, yeah, hey, I'll be back later. I'll talk to you guys, and peace out.